Namaste, beautiful souls. I hope you're all doing good. This is your medium for tarot guidance, Rupa Khanal, welcoming all the beautiful souls on my YouTube channel, White Tarot Reading. And today I have come up with a collective reading, beautiful souls. And this is going to be the most precious gift out from me to all the spiritual ascendants, those who struggle as beginners in their spiritual journey, because there is so much of information available in the market through internet that sometimes we feel that this journey is not for us because there is so much of confusion. It happened to me as a beginner. The source I was searching into to unquest the quench, the thirst to know the things in my spiritual journey, beautiful souls. So today's collective reading is all about understanding your major energy vortices, the 7 chakras, their alignment, whether they are developed, whether they are open, how to rise the divine motherly Kundalini energy, how to enhance your awakening process, and many such things as it comes to my conscious mind. I am going to share all my experiences to the beautiful soul so that you can ascend, you can move ahead in your spiritual journey, understand what are your spiritual goals, your soul's purpose, your life's mission towards the service of humankind, beautiful souls, towards the service of mankind, right? So let us begin. As you can see, I have lined up the 7 chakras here as they are in our body, right? So before we begin, what I want to say that if you think that chakras are located at the front side of our body or at the back side of our body, then what you have to understand that they are present everywhere in the space where they are. They're like spirally connected, like from top to bottom, from front to back, everywhere. So let us first discuss the shape of the chakras, beautiful souls. These are the 7 major energy vortices or energy centers in our body, which are connected from the base of the spinal, of our spinal, to the crown, right? So beautiful souls, each of the chakra is triangular in shape. The energy vortices is triangular. The tip of the triangle is up and like this. Can you see here? This is the triangle. And when the energy flows, it creates a circle, right? So the structure and description has been so clearly mentioned in the Vedic scripts, and if you are interested, you can go through them because it will give you so much of clarity and so much of deep understanding, beautiful soul. So what you have to understand essentially is each energy vortices is triangular in shape, and when the energy starts flowing in each of the chakra, it creates a circular energy, flows in the circular path or a circular orbit, right? And each of energy center or each of chakra has its own aura, has its own color, has its own seed mantra, and there are some internal organs connected to each of the chakras, right? I think by far it is clear. So now let's move to knowing the names. So the first chakra is the base chakra or the root chakra or the Muladhara. And the second chakra is the solar plexus or the Manipuraka. And the third chakra is the sacral chakra or the Swadhisthana. And the fourth chakra is the Anahata or the heart chakra. The fifth is the throat chakra or the Vishuddhaka. Sixth is the third eye chakra or the Agya chakra. And the last major chakra is the crown chakra or the Sahasrara. Right? So you can see here red, yellow, orange, green, blue, purple or deep blue, and the last is a purple, right? And here are some Sanskrit alphabets as well serves as a seed mantra. So the seed mantra for the root chakra is Lam. For the solar plexus is Ram. For the sacral chakra is Vam. For the heart chakra is Yam. For the throat chakra is Hum. For the third eye chakra is Om. And for the crown chakra is Right, beautiful souls? So this part is also, I think, I have managed to explain to you successfully. Right? So next we will know the difference between a developed chakra and an open chakra, right? So beautiful souls, what you have to understand is that it is actually not very difficult, neither it is complex, it's just very simple, right? It is nothing, no esoteric knowledge, it is a natural phenomenon which happens and which you will learn gradually as a spiritual ascendant. But when you are into spiritual journey, you want to do the deep excavation and you are constantly searching, and sometimes you end up searching in the wrong places, right? And that creates more confusion, and the whole subject disinterests you. So beautiful souls, let us understand that, as I'm mentioning, that each of the major chakra is the energy center, energy vortices where energies flow, right? So how does energy flow? How does water flow? Let us assume energy as water. How does water flow? Water always flows from the top to the bottom in the symphonic pattern, right? Water always comes from the Himalayas and it flows down the valley like that. So here in this process in your process of spiritual awakening or rising the motherly divine kundalini energy or activating, or in the process of awakening, what you are doing is you are trying to change the pattern of the symphonic flow. You are trying to take the energies from down to up like that. So it is the opposite. You are going against the nature, against the law of nature, right? So that's why some people say it is not safe, some people say it is not dangerous, but it is absolutely divine, absolutely safe and natural process if you experience it naturally. But if you are trying to do it forcefully, right, then it could be the most dangerous, the most chaotic, and it might even turn you neurotic, a mutant throughout your life, because these energy vortices are connected to our base of our spine, and it is the serpent energy is coiled 2.5 coils down like that. The mouth of the serpent is down like that. It is 1 coil, 2 coil and a half and down, right? So when you do it forcefully, whatever could be the source, when you try to do it forcefully, the activation is sudden, right? So when this serpent energy moves up, all of a sudden there is the flesh space is created there, right? And that needs to be refilled, right? And that cannot be refilled instantly. That is why most of the people who have tried awakening themselves instantly, forcefully, they turn up neurotic, and people who have witnessed them experience their spiritual journey in their presence, they say that it is not safe. Awakening process is dangerous. Rising the Kundalini energy is dangerous. So it is dangerous if you do it in with unsafe intentions. When your intentions are pure, when the process is naturally, you're doing it naturally and gradually through meditation, the energies will gradually move up. Then the space will, the flesh space or the mass space will automatically fill up, because that is the natural process of our body. When we have a wound, the wound will refill automatically, right? So beautiful souls, that is the thing about not to rise or not to awaken yourself forcefully. Otherwise, it will be the most traumatic or most worse. Your life will become a living hell, right? So that is about what you should not do when you are on a spiritual journey, right? You have to always keep your intentions pure, and you have to always regularly do your meditation process, and you have to always have faith in the Supreme. And one more thing, what I want to tell beautiful souls is that you can easily experience awakening. It is a safe process, and it is also an easy process if the intentions are pure and when it happens naturally, right? But the enlightenment is not in your hands. Awakening is absolutely in our hands. We can change our karmas. We can start initiating good karmas, and we can cancel, we can nullify the sanchita karmas, the prarabdhas, and we can make, even build good karmas for our next life or for our future. So through that we can nullify and we can cancel all our bad karmas and get released from the karmic debts, and awakening process can easily be attained. But enlightenment is not in our hands. The enlightenment will come only through divine's wish. So if you are destined for the enlightenment in this lifetime, it will happen. But nobody can teach you how to get enlightened. If your guru, if your mentor is the real one, then definitely your guru can give you the guidance so that you can rise the divine motherly Kundalini energy and experience and attain awakening. And if you think that a single awakening will make you enlightened, then that is again the wrong perception. So before enlightenment, you go through number of awakenings. Some awakenings are very subtle. It's possible that you have already been through some subtle awakenings as a child, or in some traumatic situations, when through some triggers something happened to you and the experience was really like super strong, the vibrations, the frequencies were super strong, and you felt what was it I have experienced. And some awakenings are like medium and some awakenings are super strong, right? So multiple awakenings one needs to go through before they understand all the hidden treasures inside their own body, as well the cosmos, because we are nothing but the cosmic dust. So if you understand yourself, if you realize yourself, if you are able to get the ultimate gift of as a human life is the liberation, right, beautiful souls? So that is about the myth cleared about the enlightenment. So enlightenment will only happen with the divine wish, right? Still you can move ahead in your spiritual journey. Still you can give away your service to the mankind. Still you can become the hope for the more and more increasing spiritual ascendance, because the energies around us are so strong right now on the earth that more and more people are having interest towards the subject, the realm of spirituality, right? And soon it disinterests them because of all sorts of wrong information available in the market. Okay, beautiful souls. Now, let us come to the very, very important part of the chakra, a developed chakra. What is a developed chakra? If the energy flow in particular chakra is balanced, right? Neither too high nor too low, then that chakra is said to be developed. Clear? And if the energy flow is low, then that chakra is said to be underdeveloped. Simultaneously, if the rise of the energy flow is high, then it is said to be overdeveloped, right? And you will experience different physical symptoms when when the flow of energy in each chakra is low. The symptoms are different. The energies are high, the symptoms are different. And when the energies are balanced, you feel at peace, you feel at home, you feel happy from within without any reason. You always feel at peace, you always feel at home, you always feel happy, you always feel connected to the cosmos, beautiful souls, right? So one more thing, now you understand what is a developed chakra, an underdeveloped chakra, and an overdeveloped chakra, right? So is it that a developed chakra is an open chakra? No. To make your chakra, or to understand that you have an open chakra, or what is an open chakra or an active chakra, you can call open chakra or active chakra. So between each of the chakras, beautiful souls, there is a connection, right? And that connection is called etheric web, like a spider web, right? A spider makes a web. That is the most, for us, we feel thrilled to look at the spider web because the sacred geometry inside the spider web is so intriguing, right? So similarly, each of the chakra is connected through an etheric web, right? So when you are not meditating, when you are not connected to the spiritual realms, obviously the webs are blocked, covered, right? And when you initiate your spiritual journey and when you do all your spiritual practices, slowly the blockage starts to dissolve, right? It gets open, right? So where you can understand it is open for sure when the energy flow from each first chakra to second chakra, the energy flow from first chakra moves up to the second chakra. The energy flow from the root chakra moves up to the solar plexus, right? Because this is the first chakra where amongst whom the first etheric web connects. So immediately when the energy flows from the root chakra flows to the solar plexus, all your intuitive powers, all your psychic faculties and bits and glimpses of what is your soul's mission, what is your spiritual purpose, what you have to do next, you start understanding things more clearly than ever before, right? You start searching, you start excavating, interrogating, introspecting. You find the real source of happiness immediately when the energy flows from the Mooladhara, from the root chakras, gets connected, move up to the solar plexus. Okay, beautiful souls. And one more thing, so that means the etheric web is open, right? So gradually it moves up like that. Okay, so what makes the etheric web open is the force, is the thrust, is the throttle of your spiritual desire to understand your spiritual goals, your intentions, your thought process. So these all becomes the force, the thrust, the upthrust to unblock the etheric web and open each of the etheric web gradually. Okay, beautiful souls. So there are some people who are not spiritual, right? So they must be a disciplined, good people with all karmic debts released, but not spiritual. So in such people, each of the chakras are developed. Means the energy flow is balanced, right? But still the etheric webs are blocked because they don't have the desire, they don't have the spiritual will, they don't have the spiritual desire, right? They are happy with the materialistic attachments, materialistic outward happiness. They are not still, they don't have that acknowledgement to self-realization, right? So it is possible that in many people, they could be spiritual or not spiritual. Each of the 7 chakras are perfectly in balance, perfectly developed. That means the energy flows are right, correct, but still the etheric webs are blocked because there is lack of spiritual will. There is self-doubt, lack of faith in the absolute. Okay, so that is about one more fact which I just felt like I should share with you, beautiful souls. So we were discussing about when a chakra is called developed. So now you have understood the difference between a developed chakra and an open chakra, a balanced chakra and an active chakra, right? So next, let's discuss, what shall we discuss next? Yes, we can discuss one more thing which is most commonly seen amongst the spiritual ascendants who have just initiated their spiritual journey. The whole attention is on the third eye chakra. The whole attention, knowingly or unknowingly, it's on third eye chakra. Like how to activate third eye chakra. What happens if I activate my third eye chakra instantly, or what are the advantages or what are the disadvantages, or the third eye chakra, as if they feel that by opening or activating or developing their third eye chakra, they will become themselves the Rudra, the Shiva with the third eye, because all the celestial beings, all the spiritual beings are shown with a third eye open. It is nothing like a third eye will appear between your eyebrows, on your forehead, the glabella space. That's not the thing. It is like the third eye is inside. This is an inward journey. And what also you need to understand is that this is a journey of total loss, complete loss, no gain. And when people understand it, they want to get back, like take a step back from, no, I don't want to leave my wealth, I don't want to leave my identity, I don't want to leave my name, my fame, my reputation, my wife, my children, my business, my house, my car. So they say that, is there any way we can get back? If you have this kind of doubts in your heart, beautiful souls, it is your journey. It is you to decide whether you want to move ahead or you want to get back. So there are people who fear you, like, no, there is no getting back. Of course, if your heart instincts is saying that you are not ready, then you are not ready. You can always go back, and no sin will be applied to you. Instead, what all spiritual practices, what all meditation you have did, that will give you a positive effect, right? You have learned some techniques, and that will be always useful to you. So you should not be God fearing. You should be God loving, right? And the fear arises when you put your faith in evil. So always put your faith in the good, right? If you think that you're not ready, you can step back. That's what happens with many people. So now let's understand what is the difference between lower energy circles and higher energy circles, or 3D realities and 5D realities. So beautiful souls, most of the people think that the most difficult part is to activate the third eye chakra, but actually the most difficult part is here, the heart chakra. This is the chakra which takes a lot of time, energy, focus, and practices to be open, right? Through regular meditation practices, pure intentions, visioning, and thought process, visualization, and using different techniques of yoga sutras, you can connect to the 3D realities very easily, to the lower energy circles. So the first 3 chakras connects you to the lower energy circles, the 3D realities, and these 3 chakras, above chakras, connect you to the higher realms, that is 5D, 6D, 7D realities, right? And this is the center. The heart is the center, the most sensitive chakra to be activated is the heart chakra. It takes you so much of effort even to develop the heart chakra, because for most of us, the heart chakra is blocked since our childhood. Whenever something wrong happens to us at a very early age, the heart chakra is blocked. That is a protection mechanism our heart, our system does, our body does to us, right? And as we grow up, the blockage becomes more dense and more dense and more dense. So that is from where we get all these feelings and qualities of envy, jealousy, insecurities, fear, attachments, and mine, this is mine, this is I, this is me, this is, this is my mother, this is my father, this is my car, this is my... So everything comes from the denser blockages in the heart chakra. So the most difficult chakra to be opened is the heart chakra, beautiful souls. Opening is a far thing. To bring the energy flow in balance is also very difficult, because we will discuss that later. So now you understand that the most sensitive of the 7 chakra is the heart chakra, right, beautiful souls? And now let's discuss, this is also one of the important parts. I'm giving you some simple tips, and these tips I have assimilated through my personal experiences, and I hope that it will be useful to you. So here are the tips you can use to enhance, to develop each of your chakra, and also to activate them, open them, so that you can control your sexual urge, your physical urge, right? I'm not saying that you have to completely say no to your sexual life. It is like decrease the number of frequencies. You can make a schedule and stick to your schedule once a week or once a month, whatever it is. It's up to your urge, physical urge, and decrease the way you present to the society, your hair, your makeup, your clothes, your shoes, your bags, your materialistic things. So the physical things you have to, now start to say like, okay, I'm happy with what I am. So that will help you really develop and also open your root chakra. So here is a tip to develop your solar plexus or the Manipuraka chakra, beautiful soul. So what you can do is you have to become a conscious eater. You have to bring awareness in your eating patterns. You have to watch how many times you're eating, and if possible you can stick to some fasts, right, so that you can detoxify your body, and the things which taste better uncooked, you can try them out eating raw, right, and if possible stick to the vegetarian diet, right. So all this is because what you think, what you feel is what you eat, right. So that is a simple tip so that you can develop and activate your solar plexus or the Manipuraka. Next is the sacral chakra, or the Swadhisthana. So this chakra is associated with your desires, your attachments to the materialistic things. So you have to now start cutting off your materialistic desire and start to replace it with your spiritual desires and your spiritual will, right? So gradually you can detach from your ego, your attitude, your attachments, your greed, your lust, your my, your I, and replace it with the service, the compassion, the love for everyone and everything. So essentially the tip to develop and open your sacral chakra or the Swadhisthana is to cut the desires, right, and replace them with the spiritual desires. Cut the materialistic desires and replace them with the spiritual will, spiritual desire, understanding that you are a spiritual being and understanding your soul's purpose, giving ear to what your soul is trying to tell you instead of listening to all the fancy hocus pocus information available, because you have an itchy ear and people will talk exactly what you want to hear, but that will not help you. That's why manifestations does not work for you. That's why law of attraction does not work for you. That's why what you want, what you desire will not work for you, because you have been looking at the wrong place, knocking at the wrong doors. So you have to cut your materialistic desire and replace them with the spiritual will, beautiful souls. Next is the heart chakra, the anahata, right? So how to bring balance of energies in the heart chakra? That is through giving away love. Begin with loving people you hate, people who have done so much bad to you, damaged your reputation, hurt you emotionally, mentally. Try to forgive them. Beautiful souls, the quality of forgiving is the divine quality which will help unblocking the heart chakra, right? So forgive everything, everyone. Forgiving in the real sense, forgiving, I am ready to forgive, right? And if you have done something to someone, say sorry. And you should really mean that sorry, right? That is the one way. And second way is to get connected with your inner child, because I told you that for most of us, the heart chakra is blocked when we are child, when we are just 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Some incidents triggers, like a teacher punishes you, asks you to go out of the class and stand out of the classroom. So that could have blocked your heart chakra. Or you did not get your favorite toy, or you did not get to celebrate your birthday, or somebody slapped you, or somebody did something wrong to you, somebody abused you. So immediately the heart chakra blocks, and the blockages denses as you grow up. And sometimes the memories you remember in bits and pieces, sometimes you don't remember, or sometimes you remember but you don't want to confront. So that will really make the blockage more denser. So what you can do is you can do lots of mirror work, stand in front of mirror, remember everything, because that is the way you can release. Without, if you suppress it, it will make the blockage more deeper and more denser. As you heal your physical ailments, visiting a doctor, operating, putting ointments and taking antibiotics and syrups, similarly you have to heal your heart, because this is the thing which will not allow you to move from 3D realities to the higher levels of consciousness, 5D, 6D, 7D realities. You will be down in the 3D realities only. You will be not able to move up. So you have to do a lot of mirror work, release everything, remember it, release it, say, I remember it, it was not my fault, so I am not guilty anymore, I want to release it, help me release it. You can call upon your angels, you can meditate. Through your visualization, you can release all the emotions if you remember. If you don't remember, you can say, I don't remember. The blockage in my heart is through my childhood. So if it is, I want to release, I'm ready to release, right? So your subconscious mind will help you release that. And You can also go for inner child guided meditations, right? So you can try to reach out your inner child through your subconscious mind. When you're awake, tell your conscious mind that I want to get connected to my inner child so that I can unblock the etheric web, which will help my heart chakra to develop. And because your inner child is waiting for your help for a long time, and maybe he or she is really hurt, really torn up, really miserable, and it is not easy to get back their trust, but it's not even impossible because it's your own inner child. So try to gain their trust. Tell them, hey, I'm back. I'm sorry, I'm late because I was, I was so selfish. I was so busy. I was like, so now I'm with you. I'll be with you. I will give you whatever you want. I know you have been hurt, so I'm here to help you out. So if your inner child is not happy, if you won't gain his or her trust, it will not let you move to the higher levels of spiritual realms, consciousness, or the 4D, 5D, 6D realities, right? So from here on, you can touch the 4D realities. The first three chakras will connect you to the lower energy vortices, and this is the 4D reality through bringing in compassion and love in your heart. So much of love, so much of compassion that there is no space for any bad or any negative emotions. And what you experience before you unblock your heart chakra is you feel so heavily caught up in negative emotions. The negativity around you is like at a peak because it has to burst out like a lava. So if you are feeling miserably negative, under negative emotions, under negative feelings, understand that this is the peak time and the lava is ready to burst. And immediately that happens, you will know it and start to replace that place with love and compassion and positivity and spiritual will and spiritual desire and understanding your spiritual goals, life purpose, your soul's mission. And you will be able to then listen to your soul's voice, your inner voice clearly, never before. Your soul always sends you some messages, some signals, some sounds, but you ignore it because your heart chakra is blocked. So once your heart chakra is open, you will be able to listen, speak, take up stand, put your thoughts in the form of your voice, and all your dysfunctioning of your pituitary gland, because nowadays 10 out of 4 people suffer from thyroid. So all that will be like poof, vanished, gone. And with a developed Vishuddhaka throat chakra, you will be able to connect, right, through your communication. And a tip to enhance, develop, open your throat chakra is chanting. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This is the Maha Mantra for this Kali Yuga, which will help you make your karma strong and help you understand your divine life purpose. And if you think that this mantra is long, you can just chant Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Krishna. Okay, so that will liberate from all your past karmas, right, and help you move ahead. So chanting is the tip so that you can develop and enhance your Vishuddhaka, your throat chakra. Now let's come to your third eye chakra, beautiful souls. So how can you develop, activate, open your third eye chakra is through meditation. When you are meditating, all your focus should be here on your glabella. Your visualization techniques, the images which pops up when you are meditating, will help you develop and as well open and activate your third eye chakra. So that's how you can do it. And one more interesting fact I want to tell you, beautiful souls, is that sometimes in some people the Kundalini awakening happens accidentally. It could be literally through some accidents, it could be through some injuries on head, and in the new mothers, those who have just delivered their babies, the third eye chakra activates temporarily. That's so amazing. That's the God's way to the mother to protect her child, her infant. So in a new mother, third eye chakra activates temporarily, and the temporary activation could happen also because of some triggers, some reactions to some medicines, or when you meet some accidents in your life, or some kind of injuries can lead to temporary activation of Kundalini, but that is temporary, right? And that will, the powers, the memories, the experience, the feel will disappear in some time. So that is what we were talking about, the temporary activation of the chakra. And next is the crown chakra, right? So your pituitary gland, when it moves, when it vibrates, when it's connected to the frequencies and vibrations, it produces subtle sensations in your third eye chakra here, glabella, also near your templates, this area, and also on your crown chakra. Sometimes the vibrations, the feelings are so subtle, and sometimes they are so intense. Like sometimes they are so intense. So the more that they are intense, the more it is understood that the energy flows are in balance, and they are trying to connect to the crown chakra, right? So energies are released. The motherly divine Kundalini energy is developed and opened and throttled up, pushed up to each chakra one by one upwards, rising up. As soon as your crown chakra opens, you can access all the cosmic downloads. You can understand everything with clarity, perfect clarity than ever before. You can have access to the cosmic computers. You can have access to the intuitive powers, cosmic powers. You will understand every occult, hidden knowledge, the transcendental truth, the transcendental wisdom, and you will be able to witness and experience your encounter with the fountain of happiness within you. And one more ecstasy which you will experience is that the energy drop from the crown chakra falls on the root chakra and produces a nada, the divine sound, the most subtle sounds in the cosmos, nada. The Lord Shiva is holding a damru, and the sound is vibrated through his damru. So that sound, this symphony, this magic will continuously flow in the form of a circle, which will help you awaken your Kundalini, or rise your divine motherly Kundalini energy, beautiful souls. And this nada will continuously become the nectar of the divine understanding, right? So, beautiful souls, we have discussed so many things through today's collective reading, and through some more other collective readings I would be explaining the capacities and energies and the detailed explanation of each chakra through some other collective readings. But I think for today I have to end my reading here because I don't want to do the same thing for you. Like, I don't want to create any more confusion. So I think I have put everything in the most simplest form. Beautiful souls, until next time, take good care of yourselves with lots of blessings from Goddess White Tara and the Supreme. This is a gift to all the spiritual ascendants so that they can move ahead in their spiritual journey and grow prosperly. Astu, Namaste.